These are the oil spots that I'm concerned with. So I am going to get my ramps, which are over here. And I'm going to take them and put them underneath the tires and drive up on the ramps. I pulled my ramps out this morning, and it looks like that the dirt daubers have been busy since I put them up last. And that's what a dirt dauber's nest looks like. It looks like there's an egg or something in there. Yep, looky there. That would have grown into an adult. It looks like it's about ready to hatch, but we're not going to keep things like that around. We're going to eliminate it. It looks like, yep, right there. And I'm sorry, little guy, but you just can't live on my carport, so. Alright, I'm going to space these out. It takes me a couple of times to make sure I get them right underneath the tires. I'm also going to be dealing with mosquitoes this morning. I can already see it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my ramps down and then put down something underneath my back, and we're going to take a look and see what we can find out with our car. The goal here is trying to get the tires lined up on the ramps, but making sure that both tires are going to go on the ramps at the same time. So my car's a little cattywampus right now, but so I'm going to edge it up, and let me see if I can find a place to lean this phone. Hang on just a second. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull this up, and then we're going to go from there. So y'all hang in there, and let's just see if I can get these up first time. I doubt it. It usually takes me 2 or 3. Getting closer. Try it again. Yay! Okay, now comes the fun part where I'm going to crawl up under here and see what kind of tools I'm going to need, and if I can spot anything just right away that could explain what's going on here. So y'all bear with me. I'll turn off the car, and then I'm going to put some mosquito spray on, and then we're going to check underneath here and see what we can fix. If you have not done so, please like and subscribe and share. Waiting on me to return. I'm always running, getting something. But I appreciate all your support, and in a moment we will return to working on fixing our oil leak under our car. And definitely getting mosquito spray on at this point. You always hope the ramps will hold. Those are pretty heavy duty ramps, so they should be good. Now don't be intimidated by hard things. You know, do those things that you need to do to get the job done. Okay, back. I'm going to take you underneath here, and we are going to look to see what's dripped. Now there's a couple of things dripping. I don't know if it's just water or if it's oil, but we're going to find out. Come on with me. We've got a spot right here. That's water. This, mosquitoes, this is water right here. This is oil, however. It's been sitting a bit, so we're going to crawl up under there and see. This is hot. Got to be careful there, and I'm hearing the mosquitoes. Okay. This is another drip, and I'm betting that's water too. All right, let me see. Let me look to where I'm needing to find this out, where this is. I've done this once, trying to, there's a little water, feels like it's right there. That's definitely water. Here's the oil pan. It looks like it might. This is the oil pan. And see that? That's oil. It looks like it might be leaking. So this is the nut where you take that screw out, and this is where you would drain the oil, which I did. But I also see oil up here too. Ow, that was hot. The oil filter is right. I don't know if y'all can see it. The oil filter is right. Let's see. I believe it's right back in there. But this looks like the culprit right here, because it is wet here. So I may just need to go get a wrench and tighten this bolt up and see if that doesn't handle the situation. Okay, so we kind of know what we're looking at. This bolt right here looks to be loose because we have all this. So we're going to tighten this up and then go from there. I'll be right back. Here's my tools. Not organized. Very much like me though. Kind of all thrown in together, and disorganized, but I think it's everything we're going to need. So we'll get under there and figure out which size socket we're going to need, and then we'll go from there. A few things here. We're going to start with these. I'm not exactly which size. I think it's one of the larger ones, but we're going to go ahead and scooch underneath here and see which one fits and see if we can't solve our problem today. So you all can go under the car with me. That oil paint is sure hot. Okay. Here is the bolt we're going to be looking at. Because see, it looks like it's already right there. It's already leaking, so this may be it. I have checked the oil, and it seems to be okay, but leaking means it's going out somewhere. So let me see if we can, haha, first time. All right. Let me get my ratchet here. I guess this is going to be the hardest part right here. Getting this ratchet off. Up this one. Okay. I guess if I push the button, that would help. Alright. Looks like it could use a little bit, a skosh of sealing it up. It was pretty snug, but it was still leaking, so okay. There it is. Now, I'm going to check the oil and then see if this stops. I'm looking. It just looks like it's just right here. I don't see any dripping anywhere else. I'm going to look at these bolts back here, though. This is the oil pan, and kind of make sure that they haven't loosened. The only one I've loosened is this one to drain the oil out, and that's been some time ago. So I want to be sure that this is the only problem that I can identify right now and fix what I can. Well, I think it's as tight as I can get it. My husband's a lot stronger, but he is unable to do this kind of thing anymore. So, you know what? We do it ourselves. All right, so time will tell about this leaking. We'll kind of take a look at it in a couple of weeks and see if it's still leaking. It doesn't feel like it's still leaking because there was just a little bit of oil right there that was coming down from this screw. So I think I got it because I don't see it anymore. So I'm going to get out from underneath here before the mosquitoes have me for dinner. Okay. Okay, I'm going to back the car down and get it on the ground. And we have some errands and things to do today, so I'm going to get this down, and then we're going to talk about Evelina and some of the things that she did that were not exactly typical female woman things, as far as, you know, changing the oil. And because women are not limited, they're only limited by what they think they can do. And I'm thankful and grateful that God has given me the strength to be able to do these things and to help out our family, my husband, who did do it, every bit of it, but now cannot. And we're going to move forward in life. So let me get this car down and then we'll talk. I'm going to go ahead and put these ramps up. In order to be successful, we have to do a lot of things that are out of our wheelhouse. We are when you got to change the oil as a woman or as a man, and you know that your car, your only real vehicle that runs, we have two, we have a truck and a car, but this car is the one that gets us from point A to point B. It gets us back and forth to the Mayo Clinic when we had to go. It is what you take care of. You take care of your machines, and our car is our machine. We can't wait for somebody to come along and save us. If we can do it ourselves, then we need to do it ourselves. It's just a matter of learning what you're looking at underneath there and doing it. For some people, that's hard. But for me, I absolutely love the empowering part of knowing that I can do things like that, and that God has given me the strength and the capability and the want to crawl underneath a car or wire solar panels or wire my house or plumb or whatever. It's a gift to be able just to take on what you got to take on and to plow through what you need to plow through in order to get the job done. When my granny, which was Evelina, when she had her first child, it was a completely different time. Her mother or her grandmother, I believe it was her mother, that came and was her midwife. Her baby boy, my uncle, was born and he was 4 pounds. Now, that doesn't seem like craziness now because of all the technology that we had, but he was very tiny. And she had a hard time nursing him. There was a lot of problems going on. We're talking, 1918. So when my uncle was born, my grandpa Perry, took his horse and went and got his mother-in-law. And she came over and helped Granny deliver my uncle. The snow was so deep that the belly of the horse, the horse's belly was dragging the snow. And when the story was told to me that when Granny Martin, which was Evelina's mother, when she got there, that she fell off the horse backwards into the snowdrift. They delivered my uncle, and he was tiny. So they put him in a little box behind the wood stove, kind of like we do incubators today. it was amazing that he did not die. Most babies in his condition back then did not live. But my granny's mother, um, she knew how to handle these things. Modern technology is absolutely amazing, and there's been a lot more babies saved, for sure. But dealing with a situation when you have no updated anything, you just have your knowledge and your wits and your determination to take care of things, to deliver that baby, to help your daughter to get through that. Those are far harder than changing the oil in my car. So whenever we think we can't do something, or that it's too hard, or just consider what women and men went through just to eat, just to have the time in their life when they could actually sit down in the evenings. My mother remembers my grandpa would work early in the morning, and then he would come in at about 2 and would sit down and rest for about an hour. And Mom would pick the chiggers, which are little red places. She'd pick the chiggers off his legs. And so, we don't even, we put spray on and we go about our business. But back then, there wasn't any spray. You had to figure out old-fashioned remedies and how to fix things. So I just wanted to go ahead and get this video out today, and just to let you know that nothing is more than what you can do if you have the knowledge, if you have the understanding, and if your body works well. If your body does not work well and you can get it in a place where it can work well, do that. That way you have the power to move on with things and be able to fix things and do the things you need to do for yourself and for your family. I love things like this. It empowers me. I'm really not the kind of girl that works from 9 to 5 very well. I would rather be out digging dirt, building something, wiring something. But this is who I am, and there's a place in life for all of us. Just remember that God loves us and that Jesus died for us. And for me, my hope is heaven. And I want you all to have a happy, happy day. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe and share, if you will, please. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Thanks.